Hi, my name is Jen. I'm the owner of My Brooklyn Pilates, and welcome to my kind of fledgling YouTube channel. And I found the video that is by far the most viewed is the taping for my Diastasis Recti, my DR for short. So I thought that'd be a great place to start, kind of talk about my journey, share the homework I was given for it, and my experience to help others. First of all, I'm a certified Pilates instructor for both pre and postnatal Pilates as well. So I knew what DR was prior to becoming pregnant. And so I was prepared that it could be something that could happen to me. I was doing my core activation exercises, trying to kind of, keep it from happening potentially. And every time my belly grew, I felt that uncomfortable pull at my navel, and I knew, I'm sure I have DR. I'm sure that's what's going on. So after I had my son, I went in for my 6-week visit. I didn't even check myself. I just thought, I'll wait for my doctor, my OB, to check me. I assumed it was, protocol. So I go in, they do their thing. I walk out and realize they didn't check me. They didn't check me for DR. Okay, when I go home, that's the first thing I'm doing. I checked myself, and sure enough, I had it. Not being a pelvic floor specialist, I didn't know exactly how severe it was. I just knew I had it. And I thought, okay, no crunches, no push-ups, lots of core activation exercises. I'm going to take it easy. I might, Pilates, and focus on that. And I looked up some other, stretches, other things for DR. And honestly, it was almost a year and a half later before I finally said, I need help. This just isn't doing it. What I'd found online for the most part were exercises and stretches for DR, and it just wasn't cutting it for me. So I went to a pelvic floor specialist, and because my DR went from above my navel to below my navel, it wasn't so wide, but it was long. It was in the severe category, which meant no hands and knees, no swan, no cat and cow, no sitting myself out of bed forward or out of a chair forward. I had to roll on my side to get out of bed. So I needed full rectus abdominis rest. That top layer of abdominals needed a break. And I really had to focus on that deep layer and really take it back to the basics, bare bones exercises and taping, KT tape. So 6 weeks after my visit, after she taped me, showed me how to tape myself, told me what I can and cannot do, gave me some very, very basic exercises to do. 6 weeks later, I came back and the top and bottom were closed. I was still a little open at the navel. She gave me a few more. I could now go on hands and knees because it was just in my navel, a few other things I was allowed to do. And another about 6 weeks or so later, went back and it was closed. Now, I can't say it's a final thing. I can tell the days that honestly bad posture affects it. An upset stomach kind of affects it. I can feel the days where I feel like my navel kind of pushing forward a little bit. I can feel like sometimes where it's just a little uncomfortable. And those are the days that I go, I've been doing too much, or I've been sitting slouching too much. And I can feel how it feels different. So it's not like one and done, you're closed, that's it. It's definitely like an injury that I have to remember. And so I frequently go back and take steps back from what I'm doing now to kind of remind myself, of what happened to me, that yes, there's still an injury there. It's still a weakness and I still need to work on that. So I want to kind of share my exercises that I had to do, share the breathing exercises, share some tips that I had, some do's and don'ts. And so that's my plan for the next few little videos. But prior to that, before you do any of the videos, I first want you, if you feel you have any concern about your pelvic floor, whether that's DR, incontinence, constipation, burning, pain, anything, go see a specialist. Go see a pelvic floor specialist. It's a type of physical therapist. They have extra training. Whoever you go to, you can trust. Because of the fact they don't have just the basic PT schooling. They have more than that. Now, you might want to find someone who's closer to your home or takes your insurance, or you feel like you have a good connection with them. They have good bedside manner or something like that. That would affect potentially who you go to. But please go see a specialist first. Find out what's going on. And then if you go, yep, I have DR and this is what's happening, feel free to come back to my videos and use them as a guide to do your own homework. And if you happen to live in the New York City, Long Island area, feel free to reach out to me. I have pelvic floor specialists to recommend. So hopefully I will see you soon in my next video.